Today, I am going to be doing a weekly reset where I will be looking at the week ahead, planning out my daily to-dos along with my goal action steps. So to see how this all comes together, stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Tracy and this is a girl with plans. So I have a whole bunch of stuff on my desk. I have my Notique weekly planner. This is what I picked up from Go Wild. It was part of my table, my sponsored table gift. So I'm finally going to dig into this. I had not used it yet. I have my daily planner. I have my Franken planner, which contains my goals in here. And then I have this notebook full of filler paper. And we'll talk about why in just a minute. The first thing I think I'm going to do is kind of map out my week. So yes, I'm getting started because this is probably going to be a lengthy video on my end. Hopefully I can shorten it down when I go through the editing process. But I need to figure out my week ahead. And then what I'm going to do is start thinking about my quarter 3 goals plus my specific July goals, as well as things that I just need to get done. I think a lot of times when I was doing my weekly action steps, they really weren't all goals. A lot of them were just things I needed to get done. So I'm no longer going to be calling them like goal action steps or anything like that. I think I'm just going to be incorporating some of my goals and then some of those to-dos into my overall plan. I think that's just how best to do it. So with that said, it looks like this is a Sunday start, so we'll just go with it. All right, that's actually it. So this is a busy work week because I do have a couple of days where I'm at a local training. But other than that, because of those trainings and there are people on vacation and stuff, I don't have as much to do with work and I don't have any appointments or anything like that. So this is pretty bare as far as things that are actually going on. So this was probably not the best week to do this, but I'm changing things up. So I wanted to film it because I had to do it anyway. So things that I'm going to need to do this week, I need to mow my lawn. Oh my gosh. I have not mowed my lawn in a month because the grass just wasn't growing. Actually, it's just weeds. It's not grass. But now all of a sudden, the crabgrass is kicked in. So that stuff has come in full force and it's going to be 100 degrees with humidity levels through the roof. So it's not the best time to mow the grass, but I have to mow the lawn. Like I said, I have to pack this week for an upcoming trip, a work-related trip. So I have to service my car. Maybe not. We'll see. I probably don't need to, but because it's a trip coming up, it's not that far away. It's only maybe 3 hours, but it's kind of oh, should I go ahead and up that and do that earlier? So I think that's kind of it. So this is why, I had a weekly layout in this particular planner. And I was kind of missing it, but now looking at this, I don't really know that I need it. There are things, so obviously each day I'm going to want to clean a certain area of my house. I can map that out here and I'll do that probably off camera. You guys don't need to sit through that. But other than that, I don't really need to do anything this week. Usually if I was, not having a training all day or anything like that where I was going to be eating lunch and dinner at home or either going into the office where I would pack my lunch, I would do another meal prep day on Tuesday or Wednesday for the remaining few days left in the work week. But other than that, this is pretty much it. So yeah, that's all of my scheduled stuff. So yeah, that was uneventful, but that's what it is. So what I'm going to do here, so this starts with a Monday. This is where I start getting confused. So I don't really have anything. I just need to block off time for my work day. Okay, so all my little icons have been added. These are my routine icons. So they're part of my goals, but they're part of my general routine. So I have my little icon of the little girl washing her face to indicate my like wake up and bedtime routine, which is mostly like skincare, self-care type stuff. So that's why I put them on each one, and I do check them off as I go. And then this is my work block, so I put the little girl work in there. Then I have to remember to take my vitamins midday, my workout routine, and then a reading routine. And what I've been doing instead of just checking it off is I'm actually writing down the book that I'm currently reading at that time. So that way I don't have to always run to my like reading journal and like mark it off. I have it in here too. So I'm just trying to make it a little bit more productive. So that's what I pretty much did for the entire week. So my week is set as far as the things that kind of generally go on. Now let's get into, I guess, my quote unquote goals. So here's Q3. I don't have room for a bigger desk, so I have to like make do with what I have, but gosh, I would love to have a bigger desk. So here's my July goals. I'm gonna take this out. And then here are my weekly action steps for July 1st through the 7th. I did not do weekly action steps for last week, y'all. Mainly because I felt like these were pretty decent, and a lot of them I just didn't do. So like I still haven't researched a 2025 vacation, and that's gonna like really hurt me if I don't hurry up and do it now. I did not look at local events. I did not journal 4+ times any of the weeks. I did not book a massage yet. I have not incorporated meditating. I have not scheduled a dinner outing. I've reached out to people. I did not do an outing with my parents. I have not coordinated a local outing, but I have gotten out of the house 3 times. So yay. I've not done Duolingo. I've taken that off the routine right now. It's just one of those things. Hopefully I can just get myself back into it. I have been filming videos more. I've been doing bulk filming just because I know that I have upcoming work stuff. Closet declutter. Kind of, sort of, not really. I've been writing down my spending, but have not really set any budgets. I have not really looked at the travel budget. I did look at a car budget though. Focus on evening routine. I will say yes. I have not done reflections on Sundays, and I have not used my hourly planner. So with that said, that is one reason why I'm changing things up just a little bit. So I have been using the Girl with Goals extension pack, which I absolutely love. It's an hourly with these quad pages, but I haven't been using the quad pages. And I don't want to say I'm wasting them, but I would rather save these if I'm not going to be using them. And like I can keep them for some other time when I know that I'm going to want to maybe do some time tracking or something like that, or reevaluating my schedule. So I'm going to take all of these out, and I'm going to put these in an hourly planner that I have. Actually, I don't think I have an hourly planner. I think I have some of these still left. I don't have enough left for like a whole nother year. So like I wouldn't be able to use this next year, which I don't think I am anyway, obviously. But that is where this notebook comes in. So I have a lot of filler paper, and I have a lot of LiveLovePosh functional filler paper. So I have quad boxes. So this is perfect for weekly action steps, weekly reflections. I have these checklists, which I also think could be helpful for like thinking about my weekly to-dos. I also have a horizontal. I think that's fine though. We won't deal with that right now. So LiveLovePosh has a lot of paper packs. I think most of the newer paper packs only come in classic size, but they are helpful. And then we have the daily plans. Let's take some of these out too, because I might use them. I don't know. All right, so that should be enough to get me started. So what I was thinking, so I'm probably not going to be doing action steps for next week. So this is pretty much just for this week. So I don't know why I put it on the disc, but I guess I need to see how it's going to lay out. So I can do my weekly action steps, weekly reflections. I don't know. I kind of like this for goal planning too. I like this for separating my goals and doing the action steps, but I like this for goal planning too, because I can do 3 focus areas of the week and then kind of write down my general to-dos. Maybe I'll use this. So maybe I'll do like this because I'm figuring it out. Let's do this. Just for now. I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to put it in the following months later. Okay, so now let's take it. Let's just leave it. Let's leave that one. That one's fine because I no longer have a divider. I took all the dividers out. Why did I take the dividers out? August can stay. August is now set, and then I'll grab my quad. Okay, there we go. So daily time tracking, I think I'm gonna just nix that one. This is my July goals, but I think I'm gonna nix that one completely. I'm just not going to do it. Obviously, it's too late for me to do it anyway. Daily duo, I'm nixing that for the rest of the month. Two local outings, I might be able to still pull that off. Not sure because I really only have 1 weekend left. Journal minimum of 4 times a week. I could still possibly do that. I could take my journal with me on my work trip. That might actually make me do it. Schedule 3+ friends outings. I haven't scheduled any. Okay, so we'll leave the rest, but like I said, I'm not going to do daily time tracking or Duolingo anymore. So I'm just putting this off to the side so I can see it. All right, so this is this month. Wait a minute, didn't I do, where were my quarterly focus areas? That might be good to pull too. Oh. And my routine. Okay. So some of these, I think I'm also going to be, like when it comes to goals, I think sometimes these categories have put me like in a box. Like the home category has put me in a box because I'm only focusing on home. I think on Moxie Life is like personal environment or something like that. I think I would rather call it something like adulting. So that way it can encompass so much more than just my home, because when it comes down to it, I don't have any big home projects or anything like that. So I feel like that does keep me in a box. And then personal growth is routines. Consistency was my focus areas. I really need to focus on my reflections, my weekly reflections. And I need to, I guess routines was mainly thing on there. Mental wellness was self-care. And then my July goals were kind of things that I wanted to do to kind of help that, which was journal, massage, and meditate. Finances. I didn't really want to spend as much on things. Yeah. Yeah, that hasn't happened. I've bought, like, I went on a spree where I bought a whole bunch of stuff for like organization, and then I bought some sticker books for Mojo Jojo. So yeah, that hasn't happened. I still want to spend on experiences, but I've also been spending on things. Social was just getting out of the house. That really hasn't happened either. I think I used the weather as an excuse. Family and friends, connections, and quality time. That's been kind of lacking this month. And then fun, focus on small and local events. And then work, schedule, tasks, and to-dos. That's been actually pretty decent. The one thing that probably is the lowest of priorities when it comes to things in my life that I need to focus on where I'm lacking. The thing that's lowest on that list is the one that I'm probably decent at. All right, so let's I might not need this checklist. I might just need this daily plan. Only thing I hate is that it has 2 pages like that. So I might be able to put this and eventually in behind it, so that way I can do this week and then next week. Yeah, I like that. I think that's how I'm going to end up setting it up. Okay, so whatever. All right, so the daily plan. So let's write the three things I really want to focus on this week. This week I can focus on a little bit. I do have, like I said, a whole day where I'm away I'm tied up with a work thing, and then the next day it's like a half day. It's just going to be exhausting, so it's probably going to completely mean I can't do anything else for the day. So with that said, I think this week, the 3 things I want to focus on, or not just I want to focus on, but I can focus on, is, let's do mental wellness. So mental wellness and self-care. I want to focus on not just setting the routines. I've set the routines, but now I need to consistently check off those routine actions. I don't know how to say that. So AM, evening, PM routines follow through. And then the third thing I think I'm going to do, I think I really need to focus on, is I need to focus on scheduling a social activity that can be with friends or what have you. So I'm just doing that to all encompass it. Okay. So I might not use this. I don't know, because I'm kind of liking this. I'm kind of liking how I have all these goals set up. I mean, I'm going to have some other things that I really do want to do, but these are the 3 things I really, really want to focus on. All right, so I finished decorating. I'm going to add this quote that says, this is from Martina Sticker Company. I did the printable version. This is embracing change, showing up fully, being intentional, giving myself grace. All right, so I'm going to put this here. All right, so I dolled up my page. Okay, so for mental wellness and self-care, I need to really do daily journaling. And I really need to do it daily. I think I said that in my July goals. And then when I went to my weekly action steps for that first week, I think I said I don't have it in front of me. Journal so many times a week. No, I need to do it daily. And if I don't do it daily, then I don't do it daily. I just can't check it off. But that really needs to be what I'm striving for. So I will reflect and reset. Daily journaling comes into play about that, but I think that's also meditating and stuff like that. So I didn't really want to get specific there because I'm struggling with the whole meditating thing. And I know it is a difficult thing to do, even if it's something that I actually take time to do. I haven't been taking time to do it, but I just know it's kind of difficult anyway. So it's definitely one of those things that I'm giving myself grace, y'all. I'm giving myself grace, and I'm kind of leaving that more open. I want that to be more than just daily journaling, but daily journaling is a part of that. But I also think reflecting on my goals is also a part of that, because some of these goals, even though they're not in the mental wellness category, but when you talk about social and family and friends and stuff like that, I really do feel like they impact my overall mental wellness and things like that. So I feel like reflecting and resetting when it comes to goals, when it comes to just reflecting on the day, as far as emotions or feelings and things like that, I think all of that can kind of help with just your overall mental well-being. And that's just me saying it. I haven't read that anywhere, and I'm not an expert, but it sounded right? It sounded like that would be the case. I kind of want another floral right there because it's bothering me. Okay. Want to get rid of the box too. All right. So then the other thing I need to do this week, so spend money on wellness. And this is going to go down to massage, therapy, chiropractor, anything that can help me relax, kind of help me overall. That's kind of what that is. All right. So my AM, PM, and evening routine, I need to follow through with that. So I've kind of incorporated that already into my daily planning, but I'm going to put that on here. I actually have not really put the evening in here. I mean, I put working out, but I haven't put any of the other stuff like journaling. So I might need to go ahead and do that. It's just sometimes putting it on my daily planner helps keep it in the forefront. Yes, I have this page that's in my catch-all, not my catch-all, my Franken planner, but I can easily skip over it. I can't really skip over my daily pages. That keeps me like on schedule for each day, so I go to it each and every day. I need to focus on a productive, y'all have seen this before. Focus on a productive evening routine. Let's say add. So I'm putting that here too, add into my evening routine. I need to do that too. I need to do a full-on AM routine. I feel like because I work from home, I don't really do a full-on routine, if that makes any sense. Like I do the basics, like, you know, brush my teeth, comb my hair, put some moisturizer on, but I feel like I need to go a little bit more in depth. Also, I think I need to add stretch into that. So, okay. And then I think that might be it. And scheduling a social activity. I really need to reach out to friends. I already said plan one outing. I put in parentheses future because it's a future outing. It's not necessary. I probably can't do it this week, but I need to go ahead and plan something. I need to reach out to my friends. And I really do need to do vacation planning. I'm putting that in social instead of fun and adventure. I thought about, like, for the most part, keeping them separate as far as like assessing them and things like that, but putting them together as far as that. Now, these are the three main things that I'm going to be focusing on this week. However, there are other things that I need to do that's going to kind of go beyond my goals. And that's where these other categories are going to come in. So, all right, guys. So, yeah, I had to add some more decorations. So, this is kind of my other categories that I have that I kind of want to touch on. And these are going to be more of to-dos rather than goals. So, I'm just going to kind of jot them down really fast. But I just want to kind of show you. It's finance, adulting, work, and other. All right, guys, so now I am finished with everything. So I'm going to kind of go over everything with you guys. All right, so I went back through this and this. And I've been kind of figuring out like where I can put stuff. So I should have all the answers. This is a longer day and this is a half day. I don't think I'm going to have to work after that just because I will have some extra hours there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try to schedule my massage. Not get my massage, but schedule it. And I might try to schedule it for the following week if I can. Okay, so now I've added stuff more onto this weekly view that now I'm going to incorporate onto my daily view. So I did add some more like accountability stickers. So I have my journaling. I have my daily cleaning. I think that's the only extra things that I added. But now I'm going to go ahead and write some general things in my to-do for the week. All right, guys, I think we're done. So let me just do a quick recap of what I did. So this are my goals. So I have kind of 8 focus areas. Actually, I have a couple of more, but they're not on here. Like I have my physical health and stuff like that. That's separate from this. But these are the 8 focus areas I was focusing on in this particular planner. So it was personal growth, mental wellness, finances, home, social, family, friends, fun, and work. I picked out the 3 biggest ones that I need to really work on for this upcoming week. So these are the ones that I'm focusing on. So I pulled these out separately. It's mental wellness and self-care. And then I put down the things that I really need to get done this week. And then my AM, evening, PM routine, and I need to follow through with it. This is more of one of my personal goals, or for like personal growth and development. Schedule social activities is the 3rd one. This is kind of combining everything that's social on here. So social, family and friends, and fun. So with that said, then I had my kind of to-dos that can kind of encompass these other categories. I don't really see these as goals. These are just things that I need to do so that way I'm not falling off track just in general life. Like as far as finances go, I don't really have, I guess my one goal is I want to start saving for when I have to purchase another vehicle. Not that I need to purchase one soon, but I would like to already have that savings already established. But because that's not like an immediate need, I really don't even want to say that's a goal. So even for finances, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not overspending. But again, I don't have any financial goals. So that's the reason why I'm kind of like separating them now. So basically I need to my to-dos to keep my finances in order is to track my category spending. That's what I do every week. Update my monthly bill breakdown. I've been slacking on that. And that does help me see how much my bills are from month to month. So that way next year I can see kind of what my average spending is for July. And then I broke it down from tracking to budget and savings. So craft budget, travel budget, and then transfer money for car savings. And then we'll say work. This is just social media type stuff. I don't really have any other work goals. My work to-dos will go here. So these work to-dos are strictly my 9 to 5 work to-dos. I will fill them out. I have a lot to do, so I will be filling them out off camera. I can probably actually put a sticker over this one because I'm going to be away at a conference all day that day. And then my adulting section, I broke into this time between home and car. It might get broken down differently in the future, but daily cleaning, mowing the lawn, and killing those weeds. Again, those weren't goals. And I feel like it's a little bit easier for me, at least mentally, to see them for what they are, which are to-dos and not really goals. Like I said, I don't really have any home goals at the moment. I don't have any big projects that I'm trying to undertake or anything like that. I just need to keep up with a home routine. And then my car, I need to clean out the back of my car. I need to possibly get an oil change and do a fluid check. I kind of did a manual fluid check myself. I think I need one type of fluid top off. I forgot what it was though. I'll have to ask my dad. And then I just wrote conference prep because that's pretty much the only other one there. So I'm going to see how this works. It's not too much different than everything else, but I think just kind of breaking it apart for me is going to make it a little bit easier because all of these are things that I should get done, right? These are things that I need to get done this week. No ifs, ands, or buts, right? These are things that I need to get done this week to satisfy my goals. However, if they don't happen, then they just get moved to the next week. So that's kind of the difference between my goals and my to-dos. But I'm doing that. This is part of what I need to do every week anyway, because that is what goes onto my daily pages. You can see this is some of last week where I have all of my stuff here for my daily pages, how I fill out all of my to-dos. That wasn't work to-dos. I was off that day. But I have been using this planner a lot for that. So I'm going to keep this here because I got to write my work stuff down. But there we go, guys. That was a long one on my end, but hopefully it's not going to be long after I edit it. but I just kind of wanted to pop in because I said I was going to kind of do a mid-month check-in, and I figured this was as good a time as any to kind of explain how I'm going to be changing things up just a little bit, just to kind of make it easier for my brain and to make it less intimidating. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash that like button. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. And if you have not hit follow yet or subscribe, please consider hitting that subscribe button as well, as I am continuously trying to grow my channel here on YouTube. All right, guys, so that is all I have for now. I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Until next time, bye.